Hopefully I could pick up WrestleMania.
You could.
'Cause, I mean, this is not the line I think German will beat me.
I feel like Dieterman would also have WrestleMania, but that's just me.
I also need to think about what he's gonna be turning into. Would he have WrestleMania? I mean, clashes aren't necessarily
Well, cause
the way I see clashes are kind of just like we're butting head and head, like we're just like we're right on each other. It's not like a
here we
grab.
go. Time to play Vampire with a Y. I tried to play this game once, and then I got lost. I will play a normal mode.
12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious
Yeah, I don't think
beasts
I'll be
born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the... Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as
Bro
old
is
answers
yapping.
withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
That was Shakespeare for a hot second. Holy.
Death.
Oh, death. Running
Since
theme.
the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be
What would
God's
be getting if I do this is
punishment,
just
a righteous snare to keep
do more
mankind
damage
from ascending
on
to
all
the
my
stars.
rolls.
They were all so wrong.
I mean, I guess I can.
Death is
I
not
have
a
a
wicked
lot of
thing,
damage, so I can
nor
sacrifice.
some holy retribution.
I'll
A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
Oh, okie dokie. And when I get it, I'm gonna turn the game down a bit. Might be a bit loud. Oh, I get it. Whoa! Loving the violin. Oh, in the gameplay. Yeah, audio.
What will London have to say to me?
That should be fine. Who bleeding? Shit. Someone's bleeding heavy.
Thirsty. So thirsty.
Hey, ma'am, you got a glass of water? want to press escape because I don't want this to like skip the cutscene. But I feel like I might have turned the voices down too low or just. Ah. Oh, that definitely wasn't no glass of water. This is my sister.
No, Mary. Hold on, please, hold on.
How much blood did I suck? Holy.
Mary. No.
This really is a womp womp.
I'm looking at some of these optimizations, and I'm like, ooh, this is a little crazy.
Where's Mary? Mary really did have a little lamb. No, she didn't. I don't know why I'm saying that. She died.
No! Please, a moment, let me explain!
Oh, fuck. Whoa! I gotta get out of here.
To me. No, no, don't shoot! This is a nightmare. I need to get out of here. This can't be happening.
You know, I think it is happening, but...
Over there!
Whoa!
No, please, stop! I mean you no harm.
Oh my god, leeches.
What's going on?
Whoa!
Oh, Mary. What have I done? What's all this about?
Oh, fuck.
Shit, where'd it go? Now, I can defend myself.
Oh, yes, defending myself.
Who are you? Stay back! Sorry, but you left me no choice.
Yeah, definitely. Left me no choice.
Who are you? Stupid beast! Let's see how it likes a bit of...
Oh, it likes a bit of what, bitch? Look,
Sorry.
I really don't think we are. We're kind of hacking at them, like... Oh, what's over here? Yeah, not where I'm supposed to be going, that's what.
No, please, stop!
Not. Why are we such a...
Bloody leech! What do you want?
Hey. Well, obviously they want to kill you. You're a vampire. They witnessed you kill somebody. Oh, brother.
I mean you no harm.
This is awkward.
I need help. Die, you fucking leech!
Of course. MF, how
Please.
the fuck you ain't got no...
Listen to me. I can't make any sense of this. Shut up, beast! Who are you? What is this all about? What
Oh,
in
fuck, the
God's
sun.
Do the rest of the job. Just leave me.
Oh, fuck. This shit sucks. Alright, well.
The sun. It feels like it's burning me to the bone.
Probably because it is.
I need to find somewhere to hide. Let me go!
Fuck! Ah, fuck! You know, guess I could have dodged
I need to
inside.
find shelter.
This looks like shelter.
Is anybody there?
Is anybody there as he walks into the keep out door.
The place seems abandoned.
Thank God.
There should be safe enough here.
Let's see, what we got here on this table? Is that the motherfucking Wright brothers? This is 1918. I don't know when the Wright brothers were doing this shit.
Brother, what have you done?
Mary! Mary! Mary, I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us.
MF, you are not the victim. She was the victim. You killed her. Because you were thirsty. $5. Ooh. Tab. Oh, I didn't get it in time. Fire and Sun. Did I just pick this up? I either just picked this up or this just was given to me. I'm not reading that. Alright, we're good. Ooh. A bowl of alcohol. Oh, somebody fucking died. Meh. You've seen better days. Ooh, a watch.
This one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Gold watch.
Beautiful it is. We fancy it and share the takings. I suppose we are undertakers.
I get it. Because he's taking undertake. I get it. But ting.
That's impossible.
Not that impossible. I mean, are you telling me that like before you were just able to kill people with like four slashes of a butcher knife? Probably work, but I wonder, can I? No, I cannot. I cannot cut through that. Let me make sure. Nope, I went too far. Should look in the mirror. Ooh, a syringe. Oh, fuck, a gun. How many bullets we got?
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now!
No. There's time. I can save him.
That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital!
Done. He'll live.
And now what?
We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing.
You know, you kind of got a point.
Did they?
No.
I
It
mean-
never got easy.
Oh, never mind. He went back on his word.
Hit by crit.
It's for fucking. Why did it look like this shit? That shit was shining. Anyways, let me. All right, so I can. Bloody diary, 15th October. Bad sleep. Becky coughed all night, and the fever made her delirious. I heard a loud noise in the morning. It's a big machine. Some men brought by the banks to dig a big hole in the ground. It was some sort of mechanical shovel. Maybe I could go there and ask for some work. Becky needs medicine. Guys, what do we think's gonna happen to Becky? I think she's gonna die by the end of this book. I talked to the men with the mechanical shovels. They told me they are digging mass graves all around London. Safety measures apparently. Is there a new epidemic? Is the flu coming back? They had no work for me. Becky slept a little last night. The foundry has been closed, and there are no more jobs nearby. The 19th of October. Ooh, we skipped a day. We skipped 3 days. We skipped 2 or 3. You know what I mean. I went to London to find some groceries and drugs. No trains. It took me the whole day to cross the Thames and come back. Becky seemed better. I made a soup she ate. I found no drugs, only a few syringes and some sleeping pills on the black market. We have no money left. Maybe I could go the Pen the Pembroke Hospital tomorrow, but it's so far, and I fear leaving my wife for so long. Oh, fucking, he had to do a two-timer in one day. Becky
Ooh.
threw up the meal a few hours after she ate it. She is so frail now. It makes me cry. She says she says she hear voices outside at night. She says she wants to eat meat. Where would I find meat? Tomorrow I'll barricade the house to protect us from looters. Oh, we skipped 2 days. We skipped a day. 21st of October. The men with the mechanical shovel had stopped digging the mass grave. I heard shouts last night as if they were attacked. Now there are only a few boats throwing bodies day and night into the giant hole. The smell is terrible. We should have left this house a week ago, but Becky, she refuses to leave. She'd rather die, she said, with a nasty smile. Why is she torturing me so? Alright, 22nd of October. Becky just attacked me. She jumped on me from the stairs and tried to bite me. I had to smack her, but she smacked me back. I went upstairs and locked myself in the bedroom. Now I can hear her crying and mumbling downstairs. I retrieved the gun I hid in the ceiling since the warder protected the house. Now I'm ready to use it to protect myself from my own wife. 23rd of October. I could not sleep at all. Becky spent the whole night scratching at the door, asking for my help, begging me to let her in. But I was too afraid to open it. I'm just waiting for her to die now. It would not be long. I pray God it will end soon. 24th of October. I was so hungry. I tried to go downstairs this morning. Becky was sitting in the arm. What the fuck? I was reading. Uh, in the armchair by the chimney. She was panting like a dog, looking at me without moving, just following me around the room with her eyes. I pointed the gun at her sore face, but she did not react. I could not pull the trigger. I went back to my room. 25th of October. The house is silent like a tomb. No more noises. Becky is dead now. Forgive me, my love. I was unable to save you. I'll be with you soon enough. Damn. That's crazy.
Womp womp.
Or fucking real. Anyways, let's look in the mirror. Ah, yes, the big gaping wound. How could I forget?
For the Red Queen that sleeps under crown stone, that she might linger longer, her eyes as white as rose. Who goes there? A prayer for the summoned by warrior song. A child born from darkness must take scent of his path. Who's there? Are you referring to me?
Fuck.
No! No! I still have so much to accomplish.
No, I recognize this voice actor now.
I
Now that I
still
think
have
about it.
so much left that needs doing.
Yeah, you just said that, except more fancy like. Fancy like Applebee's on a date night. Anyways, time to sleep.
This makes no sense. None of it. No sense at all.
Atoll. I know what the Irish say, right?
It's a nightmare. That's it. So be it.
Is him about to fucking kill himself? Why right there?
Rational thinking only.
Can I not? No? No? Put the gun away? Fucking... I guess I'm... Ooh, I'm killing myself. Vampire. Whoa. Oh, alright, right? I'm still alive. I shot myself in the heart. I shouldn't be alive.
Yeah.
But I am. Because I'm a vampire.
Pure.
Yes, yes, you shot yourself. And you ruined the fucking mattress too, so...
This is absolute madness.
Oh, hey,
Hello.
Goblin. Say hello to the stream.
The real.
What are you streaming?
I'm streaming the game I bought last night because I wanted to give it another try. Ooh,
Oh,
Evolution. Huh? No.
Wait, what game was it?
It was Vampire.
Yeah, when do you want to play Fallout 76, by the way?
Fucking, I don't know, next month?
What?
What?
Like, when do you want to, when today do you want to play it?
Shit, today?
Well, yeah, it only has like 3 days until the 3 weekends go on. Or actually, no, not even 3, 2. It has like 2 days.
No, I have to be level 10 to get some. Okay, so I can really only get autophagy. I have to be level 6 to get any of that. Ooh. I'm going to get claws if I can. I was able to get claws. Okay, so we have claws now. I think I'll stream for like a solid 2 hours, and then I'll see about Fallout 76, see if I can get that on.
That voice in my head. If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
Someone's knocking on this fucking door.
Where is it? It's closed.
I'm
These
fucking out of
people
here.
want me dead. I need to leave now.
Yeah, we should probably get the fuck out of here. Oh fuck, they broke in.
Here!
I'm so glad we just had this magical. I'm so glad we just unlocked that. This
My
person.
head's spinning.
Is your head spinning?
Come out, you coward!
What? Who are you calling a coward? Ooh, a steak. Oh, and a shelter key. Let me make sure there's no collectibles. Gotta make sure I get all the shillings. Alright, ain't nothing in here.
I'm still in Southwark. I must reach the West End. Go back home.
My door's locked. Ah, fuck.
It seems interesting.
Bitch.
The strength I never knew I had.
Look at it! Vicious bugger!
This shouldn't be possible. Every sinew, every fiber of my being is afire. limits of my body.
Oh fuck, you're still alive? Oh, oh fuck. Alright. Alright. Alright, get it.
My strength, my reflexes. I'm not human anymore.
Let's not start talking all big now. We were just getting our fucking ass handed to us a second ago. That's not your fault, that's my fault, it's on me. Join the ranks. Your king and country needs you. Join the British ranks and help the brave lads at the front. Shit.
My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood.
Bro, it is fucking far too
Mary,
late to be like, my
someone will
poor
pay for what
sister.
happened to you. For what happened to us.
You done killed her. Whee!
The dizziness from the jump. I can now control it.
I mean, I would hope.
It's locked.
Just gotta make sure all these doors are actually locked and, you know, I'm not gonna abandon something that could be neat. Let's see.
What will London have to say to me?
Well, I think we've seen what London has to say to you, bud.
It's locked, all
Still.
right. I've so many questions unanswered.
I'm sure a lot of people who got turned into vampires have a lot of questions yet left unanswered, but oh, hey, look.
Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum?
Hello. Wiki wiki, eggs and bakey.
The man has been drained of all blood, but I can still smell the scent of it.
Turkey.
I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant.
Could've just walked up the stairs and I found that really funny.
Fresh blood. Something dire must have come about. Where has everyone gone?
They probably just got fucking murdered by a top dog. A top cat. What's this over here?
I can't believe I'm doing this.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know I was doing that either.
According to the blood patterns, that's where the victim was attacked. So that must be the killer's trail.
You just found a new hideout. Here you can spend your XP while resting your craft items at the workbench. Okay. Neat. Common trigger part. Common handle part. I don't think I can make anything here. Yeah, I cannot. There we go. Anyways, so I don't think I have enough XP to actually do any of that. Alright, nothing's down here. Okay, sweet.
That's strange. The trail is very erratic, as if the killer was drunk or hesitant. At last, a little life.
Howdy there, partners.
My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
A long night, you say?
Why is it going to be a long night?
You must be new around here. Don't you know about the murders?
Do the police have any leads on a suspect?
Even before the outbreak, coppers never came round here. We're on our own. People die in these parts all the time, and no one cares.
Damn.
Tell me more about these murders.
Every morning for the last few weeks, bodies have been found. And those poor sods didn't die of flu.
What is this place?
Where am I? Where is this place?
You're a dangerous part of town.
What's the Turco? Open all night.
So you're open all night?
Yep. Figured people might need a place to rest in these dark times.
Bro, real chum
Aren't
right
you
here.
scared?
Real chum bud.
Scared of what? All the bad shit
Chum
happens
bud?
out on the foggy streets.
Chum
And I
buds?
never go outside.
They're currently dying right now. Gura isn't streaming. It's over.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently.
Like a small
Wondered
shark
if you might
person.
help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
Entire week.
How long has he been here?
He rented the room a few days ago and didn't say when he'd leave.
Who is this man? What does he look like?
Well, like a gentleman, I guess. Well-dressed, quite polite. A professor or something fancy like that. Always writing, reading notes.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
Yes?
no funny business. You hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
I got you.
I think I'm losing my mind.
Before I do that, though, let's talk to
I should just
let's talk
run
to the
as
other
Good evening,
patrons.
sir.
fast as I can.
I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
The sewer dog.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
You know, real shit.
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
You know, he got a point.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
Alright, well, what you down here gotta say?
Hello, sir. Are you all right? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know. Maybe you could just talk to me.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom then. He's more agreeable talking to strangers.
I just want to talk. I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not afraid, sir. It's just I've other customers to take care of.
I only see one customer.
Oh. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I best check on them.
What's going on around here? Where is everyone?
Too many dead, sir. First the epidemic, now all these terrible murders.
The murders. What can you say about them?
Bodies found in the streets every morning. Drained of blood. It's just horrible. Some say the sewer dog is back.
The sewer dog. What's that?
No one knows. People have always disappeared around these parts. The ancients say it's the sewer dog coming out to feed. But now he's killing in the streets.
What about this epidemic?
The epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu. Yeah.
It
Killed
reminds
so
me
many
of the
last
time
summer.
there was cheese on the floor.
Thought we'd seen the last of it. Dozens
There was not
dying
cheese on the
every
floor.
week.
Are the authorities doing anything?
Nothing.
What do you think the premise of the
There
Diary
are so
of a
many
Vamping movie
quarantine
was?
zones in London now. It's gotten
There's
really
cheese
hard
on
to travel across
asphalt.
town.
There's asphalt, the floor.
No.
Yeah.
Floor is floor. Asphalt is asphalt.
I'm not gonna waste my
I'll
time.
leave
Know what
then.
this place is.
Thank you.
A floor is a vertical surface.
So is the ceiling the floor?
Alright, let's go.
No. It's ceiling.
Yeah, it's an upside down vertical surface. That's what a ceiling is.
So is the floor an upside down ceiling?
Yes.
until the killer has been identified. I have a common objective, but I require
Then how many floors are on a box?
that you certain.
There's like around. There's like one for each, like whenever you, depending on like what way you put it.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you?
Because if you have it on, if you have it on one side, it becomes
Saith the
a floor.
vampire.
Flip it to another side. And
Present
that side becomes
yourself.
a floor.
Does this floor really have such a concrete answer that's always changing on our views?
Yes.
Anyone?
Oh, can you put the fuck in?
That's why they call you the Debbie Downer.
They call you the Debbie Down syndrome.
Damn, what the fuck?
That's my middle name. Don't wear it out. But you do not have your rights.
I do. I'm a mate.
You don't got rights. I ate them. That's why I'm fat.
Of course you would.
And who might you be?
You first.
Tell me, who are you? First, tell me what you want. Then I may tell you. That's none of your concern. Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me. Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them, biting them. The calling card of a vampire, like you. You seem the expert. How would that be? I have my secrets, as you have yours. Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you? Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
What is this
And what
Brotherhood?
exactly is this Brotherhood? Sir, if the name is not familiar to you, then we shall discuss it another time.
Okie dokie.
I heard another voice, that of a woman. Who were you talking to? Ridiculous. I've no idea what you're talking about. Something tells me not to trust you. Then the feeling is mutual.
Neat.
What have you uncovered concerning the murders? It started a few nights ago. Rumors of violent murders. The docks have always been, shall we say, somewhat unsavory. But this is different. How different? A vampire is at work here. Famished. Reckless. It must be brought to ground, and quickly.
Help me then.
And help me find the culprit. I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door. I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here. You thought I was your aggressor? That
That explains a great deal. We're both chasing the same shadow.
Yes.
A shadow, indeed. Yet I heard his voice in my head. There was a moment I believed I was mad.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I will at last have the answers to my questions.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
I think I'm losing my mind. I should just run as far away from this place as I can.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me, to this city.
Where am I off to? That's not a door I can open. Been down here. I can't go over there, I can tell you that much. Screws and grease.
I just found something a little crazy.
What's that?
Some of the support effects, if I decide to, instead of using it as a simple action, use it as a complex action, they get a big bonus. Like shield.
I love shield.
Yeah. Do you know how much temporary HP I can give someone if I make it a complex action?
A solid amount.
A lot.
I cannot enter.
Wait. It's only removed at the end of combat? That's pretty good.
It's locked.
Where am I off to? I'm gonna run back to the bar.
It's locked, all right.
How do you walk over here? Dude. That was a chest.
There is no one in sight.
There really is no one in sight.
He didn't deserve this.
Welcome back.
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
I'm gonna go talk to Mrs.
Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight, and I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
What happened tonight?
He was dead drunk as usual. My God, his eyes, his face. He must have caught something awful. He shouted and cried. It was terrible.
Why are you so afraid?
I mean, his skin, his hands. I scrubbed every glass and every chair that he touched. God, I hope it's not contagious.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the canning factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
It says hints. You discovered a hint. It reveals a secret about a citizen. Someone related to them. Alright, so Will. I got Tom Watts. Tom and William were good friends. And she is in his social circle. Okay. Okay.
So, get a grilled chicken with rice.
Oh fuck, I don't want to be behind the counter.
Hello, sir. May I disturb you again?
You're still ugly as sin.
What the fuck?
I'll leave you to...
What does it mean?
He didn't deserve
you again. What can I do for you?
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Who is he?
William? Just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He
Oh.
worked for years at the canning
Okay, so that's
factory
kinda...
before it closed.
Alright, so let me get rid of this then. If I can just do that.
Dangerous?
Yeah. Like many drunks, he's all bark and no
Bump it up
bite.
to rank 2.
Barely stand up most of the time.
How was he tonight?
How was he tonight? Was he different?
Dead.
Sicker than usual, perhaps. He whined and mumbled about how mean people were to him and how he'd like to talk to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
Interesting.
Why lie to me if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the truth.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What'd you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
Okie dokie.
I think I'm losing my mind.
The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood.
Wait a second.
What's this?
Some sort
Some
of note.
sort of note.
30th of October, from G. McCullum to Dock Patrols. Object: multiple deaths in the docks region. We believe a nasty leech is involved. Locate the beast, purge it, and quickly. Warning: according to recent reports, this vampire is very violent. Approach with extreme caution. I know we lack men in this part of town. Don't send rookies to investigate the case. If I'm correct, we've got a frenzied one killing each night. As always, search abandoned places first, like old houses, basements, sewers, or warehouses. Destroy the Leech Brothers.
These men, they're a company of professional vampire hunters. This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. Blood and empty gin bottles. This Bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker.
Yeah, Will was definitely
This
here.
man was armed. He tried to defend himself.
Let's move
There
on.
are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Over there!
Hello.
Oh. How do I sneak up on people?
Maybe crouch.
Oh no, yeah.
Ammunition crate. Good.
Range attacks.
Just
I
get
may
ranged
need a lot
attacks.
of bullets. I feel like I'm back on the front line.
I give it up, Buck. I was not paying attention. How do I do range attacks? Was it R?
I think it's G. I don't know.
All the more reason to shut it, Mr. Billy.
No. Let me do this. And now, how do I swap the weapon? Okay, so it's C to swap my other weapon. Enemy card, press V, okay. Some enemies are more resistant to certain types of damage. There are 4 types of resistances: physical, melee, and ranged. Powers, blood, and shadow, okay. That me like he's fucking resistant to all of them.
Burn it, boys!
Great, more MFs.
Last warning, sir!
Anyways, another person over there. Oh, there's a guy all over there. I came in from there, so.
Over there! There's one of them!
Oh, sweet, more bullets. A Lupra? The fuck's a Lupra? I feel like the revolver's just better. I feel like the shotgun might come in handy for it later. Anyways, back on the objective. Let's make sure I pick everything up.
I have this thirst for blood.
Yes, yes we do. Wait. Yeah, yellow. Hideout unlocked. Oh shit, what happened to you? Nothing good. I tell you what. Shillings. Love that for me. Let's see if I can upgrade anything. Let me see if I can get anything cool. Oh, I could upgrade my stuff. Big thirst. Sure, I'll upgrade this. Coagulation, you will block your target. Can I get this? No, I need. If I didn't spend all, if I didn't spend 300 right there, I could have, but I did. So this costs, yeah. All three of these cost 1,000. Okay. And this one probably also cost, yeah. All these will cost 300. Okay. I think I'm going to just confirm for right now, and I will save up so I can get myself. Oh, fuck! I didn't realize it was skipping today. It was skipping the next night. I can't really do anything with this yet, so. Back to the objective. Oh, these guys in here came back. More bullets. Oh, what's this? New practices, new tactics. And some of our companions consider that the best advantage we have in our fight against leeches is that they can't go out during the day. Thus, we can hunt them down when they hide, powerless in their sleep. This is a rookie mistake. First, because they deploy many deadly traps to kill any intruders in what they consider their most precious sanctuary. It would cost us too much men and too much time to explore and eradicate vampires in their hideouts. The best tactic is to follow and destroy them when they really are vulnerable. Oh, when they hunt at night. It is much easier to attack them then, for they can easily be spotted. That's why the guard of Prywin must evolve and deploy new tactics and hunt leeches. New tactics to hunt leeches, my bad. Small and mobile patrols, tactics based on technology advantages, modern communications. We can learn many things from the war in France. Now new strategy, new equipment, and new weaponry. Grenades with white phosphorus, ultraviolet light, bulletproof vest, and flamethrower. It is time for the guard to embrace the 20th century. From A New War by Geoffrey McCullum, Prewin leader. Huh. Well, what are they just gonna carry around backpacks that like shoot out UV light? That's ridiculous. Yeah, like that'll ever happen. Get it?
I understand the reference.
Let's fucking go.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Where is it at?
Ooh, a used scythe.
Avery, I got a question.
What you mean?
Since I'm doing my support on, in order to do some of the cool domains as like support and debuff, do you mind if I just like pick them up without having the nature walk prerequisite?
Well, the
I don't
nature
think
walk's
it doesn't.
free. Is it not?
It is, but if you take multiple nature walks, they cost one. But it's
Why would you take more than one nature walk?
so you can do these stuff. Where is it at? Yeah. Well, you can talk to your GM when attempting to see it in game. Viewpoint, yeah.
Bloodshed.
Let me see here.
What you reading, Damien?
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
What you reading, Damien?
Digimon.
Alrighty.
Fuck! Got me! Okay. I know I didn't have to do all that, but I wanted to. Because that fucking I'm petty. Well. Looks like he died. Hi there, partner.
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Yo, shout out.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by scowl?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
No, she is spitting. See him. Alright, up and at 'em.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
Oh, I love this style of boat.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
You know, maybe that's kind of fair. Maybe that's kind of smart.
This poor creature can't be my maker.
Blood sample. Fresh sample.
Could it be some
Make sure there's
subspecies
no
of
epic
vampire?
cool items I'm missing.
I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Probably not. Yeah, just move on with our lives. At dawn we row. But we don't, it's not a rowboat, it's an engine. If I really wanted to, he could just take me out with the sun like rising on it and just like murder me. Put a lot of trust in this guy.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy.
Privacy.
Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stone, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science.
Where's the moon
A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct.
It looks like someone
I knew it.
Where
I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul
Among
has
Us.
dedicated its purpose to their study.
Bum 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 bum
So much for you to learn.
Banadum.
Of that,
Bum,
you
bum.
are right.
Well, then let me be blunt.
Rough look, sorry guys.
Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a
Deal.
physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes.
Can we
So,
not just like be sitting
what do
here
you
in the middle of the water? The sun could come up in like any second.
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Boys and girls, it's time for a
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Ooh, am I dripping out?
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy.
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke.
Well,
We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Come on, you bastard! You can do better than that! Nah! It's my turn!
What is going on here?
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the seed of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
Maybe I'm a little curious.
Yeah, what you need?
If I were to cast a buff on someone,
Oh, come on, you bastard!
how accurate would I have to be?
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't
Sorry,
know
I'm gonna need you to
this?
say that again, like in like
Stop
5
me
minutes.
staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Okay.
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
Alright, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Blood quality indicate. Alright, say what you say. Speak your piece.
If I'm to roll a buff on a Digimon, how accurate would I have to be?
Well, I mean, that's a really great question.
So all it says is they roll accuracy to hit the Digimon, and to see how long the buff is, they roll health.
To see how long the buff is, they roll health.
That's what it says in the book, but I don't know.
I mean, I could ask the fucking Discord server for it. And like,
Yeah, because it's a little weird.
it's a bit of an awkward wording. I understand. One second, guys. I'm asking a question at Discord.
Because see, with the negative effects, they would still roll accuracy like as if they were to. They would still roll dodge to see if they dodge the effect, but buffs don't really have that. Because I would see the downside of rolling someone's buff is their health isn't too high, so they don't get many turns of the buff. I don't know. It's just
All right, I put the question in. I'll get back to you if I get an answer. Anyways, let's drink the blood of your prey. Why would I want to drink his blood? Don't mesmerize him.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
But no, I gotta take him to the hospital. The fuck? I mean, you know what? Fine. I guess I'll do what it wants me to do. I'm just not realizing my question. I misspelled something. Let's see. You roll your accuracy, and the number of accuracy successes becomes the target number. The fewer, the better. The ally then rolls health and has to beat the number of accuracy successes that you rolled.
What?
So they want high health, you want low accuracy.
Low accuracy.
So you want less successes so they can beat it. Because they need to, yeah, okay.
So have like 2, 3 accuracy so they can naturally beat it and then get longer successes?
I believe so.
Yeah,
Or it depends on if they have high health, it also helps. This leads to some weird build decisions if you want to buff. So a frequently recommended house rule is to change it so that instead the ally just rolls their health against some static number and the person doing the buff doesn't contribute anything at all. Would you rather do that?
Could you read the first part again?
Alright, so you roll your accuracy and the number of accuracy successes becomes the target number. And the target number, the ally that you're trying to buff then has to roll health dice to try to beat that target number. So say you got 5 successes, they would have to get 6 successes.
Okay.
Or you could just have it be a static number and you don't roll anything. The ally just has to roll something.
They would still roll their health.
Yeah.
That also like still opens up some weird questions like what number would it be?
Yeah, the guy does start off with like the second thing, like this leads to some weird build decisions if you want to buff.
Because like I want Yasamon to be he's just kind of buffing everyone. like the whole time, so like it's kind of weird. Or I'm like honestly, like it's weird.
You know what? I'm gonna be friendly.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
So it kind of goes against.
I'd probably say
No,
like
I assume
it is wise for the huntsman to
is it
sometimes let
affect?
his prey go.
It's
But no
where's it at?
famished hunter can run for long.
As for other like effects, they get a bonus for my bit value. So I assume that's just like a flat number they get. But that's weird. Because effects should they could possibly get like actually no. Hmm. There's two ways I could see it. It could be
Doctor, where have you been?
we could do
I
the
think it's tough to play
accuracy
hide and seek with new staff members, no matter
and then
how
they just roll
illustrious
their
they may
health and then
be.
get like a lot of
I
successes.
found a wounded man by the docks.
And
He
like
answers to the name of
each turn of
He
combat
requires urgent medical attention.
could or like each
Already
enemy
making
at
the
like
rounds.
each for like
That's the Pembroke
3
spirit.
enemies.
I'll ask our
And they're
porter
the
Milton to
4th.
bring him
And I
back
give them like
immediately.
4 turns. If I cast it,
What can I do for you?
then those 3 goes and
Dr.
that like
Swansea
takes
insisted
away
we
3
provide you a
and they get
quiet
1.
office. You'll find it on
So I
the
could
second floor with your
possibly
name on the door.
explain or give why they have
Nurse Crane.
so many
Yes,
possible
Dorothy
turns,
Crane.
but at the same time, it could
Welcome
also
to
be
Pembroke Hospital,
I
Dr.
buff
Reed.
them and
Your
then they
office
don't
is
even
in
go.
there.
They don't even get the buff when it comes to their turn.
I would like to ask a few questions first.
Just giving them a flat number also kind of sucks because, eh.
And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in. How
Oh,
does
that's
he
really
fare?
weird.
I gave him a
Buffs are
sedative
weird.
to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
I mean, I could just make the target number like they have to be just your base accuracy.
They have to beat my base
I
accuracy.
like it's whatever you want the target number to be. I'm just throwing out a suggestion because that could just make it a thing of you just make your accuracy like a 2.
That's kind of what I'm sitting at.
But like, I mean, I guess you could do that as long as
Like,
you
I
don't
want you
plan
to
on
know.
trying to hit somebody.
Oh no. Like I want you to know I am a very.
If you could point
I'm
me
going
in
like
the
all
direction
in
of
on
the
support.
Second floor
Like
of
the
the
two
hospital,
things
left
I'm
off
honestly
of the
tempted to
stairs.
just
The
like
last vacant office at the end of the
forego
corridor.
damage entirely and just start casting buffs. I'd rather have a thing here.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well,
The
you
buffs I'll be
accepted the job
casting
for
is
him.
Shield
I
and
thought you would have
Fury,
known about your employer.
which are
I mean,
very aggressive buffs.
I mean, you could always like.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows
You
far
could always
more about
do
me than I do about him.
you can always
You'll
do a
get to
bit
know
more
him
of a
soon
stealthy
enough,
sort
and
of
better
build,
than
like
me.
it's hide in plain
The
sight as well.
administrator has
Like
better things to do than mix with us.
you can be a stealthy buffer. Then if you ever need to like deal damage, you could always get a sneak attack. And it would
Apologies,
double
I've only just
your
met
accuracy
him
dice.
the once.
Just in case
This
you
is
need
sudden.
to.
I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
That's just fruit for thought.
Thank you.
That's the
Nurse.
saying, right? Fruit for thought, or is it just food for thought?
Food for thought.
Hey, you only look at the pot. Find my office at the second floor. Ooh, let me look at this poster first. City, you, life saved by efficient medical aid as a blow struck at the flu epidemic. Volunteers make the difference.
Dr. Swansea is right.
Oh, hi there, ma'am.
This place. Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Do you require my services, Miss Howcroft?
I have no need for your medicine, Dr. Reed. Blood is the only drug I need.
I guess fair enough.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe
I talked to
anything.
Jacob. He said he
It is
wasn't
what
worth
I
it, but I
am.
still want to try it.
It is what I feel within
Goblin, if
this hollow
you
shell
just
of
got told by
flesh.
someone it's not worth it.
Well, he said it. He played it on day 1, and like, I still want to try it. And also, it's free right now, so
I
why
see.
not?
Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Are you referring to
It's a
76
mental
not being worth
illness
it?
discovered by a
Yes.
French neurologist
He
named
really wants
Jules
somebody to play
What?
76 with them. He's
Never mind. You know what? Never mind.
No, Goblin, I'll play it with you. I owe you.
Or in your case,
Because I
a vampire.
had to do something funny.
Oh, sad and
What was funny?
No, I
you
had
can't
I had
even
him watch
begin
some
to
YouTube with
understand
us.
the concept of immortality. And you think it is I
What were
who
you
am
watching?
delusional.
Same old.
Torture.
Me
I'm so confused.
me
What
and
do you
Jane,
mean by that?
me and Jane were vibing. We were having beach trip memories.
Please.
Oh my goodness.
What is it like to be a vampire?
Hey, for the knowers in chat, you know. For the not knowers, shit.
I sense the last pulse of
Exactly.
within my drying veins. I need new blood.
Exactly.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover to hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
And I'm sitting here looking at my boy.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
7 points I can do stuff with.
But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me.
Guess I
every
should just
time
give him more
visit the garden
stats.
near the morgue.
'Cause he kind of needs them.
You could.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're
I
here
don't,
to help
I don't
you,
really think about
to care
buffers
for you.
that often. Ooh, I could actually just start making buffers. I got a perfect enemy for buffers too.
For I am a vampire.
I see.
Because this is a completely double-edged sword where if our buffers are crazy,
Thank you,
then the
mortal,
enemy
but do not
buffers are
interfere with
also
them, or
crazy.
you are no match for
I think I
those
take into
that hunt me.
consideration, I'm assuming by the time this dude comes out, we'll be having a couple champions around. And if I can be buffing a lot of people's stats
I mean,
in a manner like this way,
Is that not enough
I
for
think
you,
it's going to be
human
kind of
mortal?
crazy.
What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I mean,
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
It was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's
Where is it?
mind, you see?
This here.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark.
Maybe I really wanted to go down this route, but like the more I look at it, the more I'm like, how useful really is this?
It's probably more useful than you're really giving it credit for.
I want to do the domains, but like,
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No.
it's like you gotta spend a lot of
I don't think
points
you can help me.
just for to have like
I've recently taken the position of head
enough,
surgeon
just like a basic
for war
effect.
injuries. Am I right?
You guessed
Like
right,
some of the cheap
Doctor.
ones, like I've spent
German
like a
shout
couple
took my
points,
pretty little mug right
and then
off.
I can just cast an area
They still call me Thomas
that has
Elwood.
regenerate, which is what I want to go for. I can
How
support
was your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
offensively, defensively,
I just
and
escaped
heal.
death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans
Please
of the
no
dying.
steal.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient
It's my
here?
It's the
original
pain, sir. The
offer.
drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to
God, I'm
think I
just
was
thinking.
forgotten about.
This is
Blame me.
exactly how I build this guy. This is exactly how I build the rest of my guys.
So much more when I smile or cry.
Avery, I'm
It's
cooking.
easier
I'm a straight genius.
But be
I'm
assured
glad.
I'm smiling inside.
Except.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. No way.
I think that is stupid. But, like, there's no point in giving this guy a lot of accuracy.
How close are you to Miss
So just give him, like, a debuff.
Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
Ooh.
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here. Every time she approaches
Should
my
I do
bed,
that?
she treats me like
Say again?
tasty.
Okay.
Instead of having
Aren't you afraid?
him have an attack, I just give him, like, a debuff.
She's
You
quite
could.
harmless. I can
Want me
assure
to
you.
buff
Wait a
her?
second.
Can also be a debuffer.
Her head's broken inside.
I just thought about it. I can't because debuffs also roll accuracy.
The thing is,
living proof that there's hope for me.
I'd probably say for that, like, yeah, no, that for that you're
Yeah.
So
To inflict, I have to roll accuracy while they roll dodge.
I mean, you
why
could
not?
all just do
She's
the
only
select
supping
a
a
target
few
number.
drops of my blood. And the pain.
Select. I can just
It's
select a
real for
number.
once.
She could decide to bite less
I mean, yeah.
willing patients.
Then it's another good
For
reason
debuffs?
for me to stay here, Doctor.
For both, I would have the same target number for both.
I mean, I feel like
you do
debuffs, they already kind of have it. Because if someone is like sending a debuff your way, you can dodge it.
In her madness.
For
Yeah.
buffs, that's when things get weird. Because why would you dodge a buff?
Frankly,
you know, I don't know.
I could.
But you know, maybe it's less so dodging and more so if it goes through.
I guess.
At
I mean,
the end
that's
of
kind of
they are
what the.
computer programs
I really
are
don't
not
want
always
to talk about all
pitch
this
perfect.
shit.
No offense.
That's what made me think like the accuracy, which made me like ask the question, you know, how accurate do I have to be?
You were an officer, weren't you?
Like,
Then
if I
doubt
roll
we fought
one
the same
success,
war, sir.
does it count?
No offense.
Say again?
Because if so, that kind of, like, if I roll and I get one success, does that connect? Because if so, then that kind of stinks. It's just like a situation where I just don't get anything.
Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh, sir, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful
Man,
things.
Buff is weird.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his recent behavior. I went to his place and he refused to let me go.
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here. This Miss Hawcroft.
You dared to enter this awful place alone. You're a hero, Mr. Hampton. Or a fool.
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Dr. Reed. William Bishop was a conflicted soul, searching for light.
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really. But I recognize Miss Harriet Jones.
How's that game
I knew
doing for
her
you,
when she lived
Avery?
by the docks.
What?
That poor woman.
How's that game
had
doing
such a
for you?
miserable
Oh, I'm
life.
loving it.
You
I
never
love
came
games
to
like
see
this.
her here at Pembroke. Receiving
I
visits
love
when
nice
sick
little like
can be an important part
people
of the healing
talking
process, you know.
games. Nice
We're
little
not
mix of people
just
talking,
bodies.
figuring something
You're
out,
preaching
and
to the
then
converted now,
they
Doctor.
fight something.
To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhaustion, actually.
Yeah,
William drank so much of my blood.
I take
in
my
his
time
madness.
reading.
I feel
Because this is some
empty.
very
You're in good
reading-intensive
hands here.
parts.
Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he'll take the best care of you.
Thank you, sir. I believe all I need is rest. And then I can go back to the people who need me.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton? I can't help
rolls
but
2
notice the
successes
cross
to attempt to
around
give
your neck.
I
Gabumon
manage a
fear.
night
Gabumon
asylum for
rolls
the poor
3
and
health
homeless at the
successes.
docks. And I try to guide
Ergo,
the lost
Gabumon
and
has
hesitant
2
on the right
turns.
path to our Lord.
Even if he rolled a 0, he still would have 1 turn, because it is a single target.
Are you a priest, Mr.
However,
Hampton?
if it is an
A
AoE,
deacon, maybe?
it is
Not at
treated
all,
as 0.
Doctor.
No longer
I'm
has
just
a
a man of
guaranteed
faith
duration.
willing to
At
preach
least
the
1
good
accurate
word.
success must be rolled, therefore the
Why
recipient
didn't you use your
don't
cross
reach them.
against William Bishop?
To
To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
Oh, fair enough.
What is the general situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the Dockers trade union. The Wet Boot Boys are very
Does that
nervous
mean
since they lost their leader.
if I'm reading this correctly,
has the gang been threatening you?
That means it doesn't matter.
I've had this nickname
I
for
basically
so long,
have to roll a
the sad
success.
saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint, not even criminals.
Say again?
If the way I'm reading this right,
who leads the gang now?
I'm casting an AoE buff. I have to get like 1 success.
I mean, if you have a lot of accuracy, it isn't bad, but if you have low accuracy, I mean. But like, in order to be a buffer, you have to like really limit, like tune in on what you want.
Do you know Tom Watts, the bartender?
It is really making me think, get rid of the domains, but at the same time, domains aren't taking up a lot of
Without men like
cost.
him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities.
Because the way I had it is it only cost like 3
no drugs,
DP
no
to do.
advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
Okay, fair enough.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
Let's see if we can do anything new here.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Tell me, Thelma, why do you feel so attached to Mr. Elwood? Why him?
I'm not sure, Doctor. I think we have a bond of some sort. We've both suffered so much. He's the only mortal I find interesting.
Once again, I feel like this goes.
Would you say
no,
you
'cause it's,
and Mr. Elwood are romantically?
I want to ask this question,
No,
but like I know it's like it can't work due to it would be too busted.
No, for I am a vampire, Doctor.
Do you plan to make him a vampire too?
Of course not. How could I inflict my curse on
I need to read
anybody
up
else?
more.
I'm not that cruel, Doctor.
I'll leave you.
I do some more reading.
What can I do for you, Doctor?
Thank you. Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
Okay.
I'm a carpenter.
I
And a
forgot
good
we went
one,
about
too.
it already.
But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reed.
Are you satisfied with your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable. And your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies. Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Ackroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
I can't ask about anything there. So.
Goodbye for now.
My sweet girl. Reads me like a book. I never could keep anything from her.
That's so fucking funny. The mirror fucking, it shows my clothes but not my fucking face. Kind of vampy.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Ellen. As for me...
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
No, this goes back to the whole, because I can't take
you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd.
Let us just
Which
say
is
that I
more
don't particularly share Dr. Swansea's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need
Especially as
here
Kennedy
are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
Okay, so
I
that
don't
works.
question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
This is ridiculous. My blood transfusion technique saved many lives, and you know it.
You see? That is exactly what I hate about people like you. You avoid this kind of accusation instead of facing reality.
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd. Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Carelessness? Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
Oh, I got a new
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. But I don't agree with it.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reed. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
There is no need for such animosity between us. Don't you think the epidemic is already enough to deal with?
That is one point we could agree on. And that is precisely why I want to be sure that you will be of help to this hospital, instead of a burden.
Thank you for your time. Good evening.
I'm not going through talking to everybody.
I believe we're going to be
I'm saying a lot because I'm just kind of
Dr.
listening.
Reed, Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
Please, could you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reed. I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me. I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
It's always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I can.
This epidemic may be the century's most terrible disaster, but I'm convinced that we, as doctors, are the only ones able to defeat it.
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time. You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
What do you think of Dr. Ackroyd's aversion to modern medical methods?
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded. Dr. Swansea taught me that science is about exploring uncharted territory. I'm convinced that's true.
With the influenza and all that's going on, you should
What
probably
was that?
decide, don't you think?
Do you know what starts at 6?
Why is it so difficult to work together?
I believe that if Dr. Ackroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process, he
What
would be the
the
first
fuck
to
does that
pick up
mean?
its use.
So you believe
The
it's
game I run
just
on
a
Sundays,
question-
dig it.
Oh, that's today?
Dr.
It is Sunday.
Nobody
yeah.
added me. I'm streaming Vampire right now.
Oh my god!
Oh, 1 second, guys. Sorry. I. Fuck. But there's so much more to talk. Alright, 1 second. Let me.
Goodbye.
Alright, guys. Sorry.
That
Sorry, you
explains
guys.
the
I got to end stream. I was actually. Sorry. Fuck. I was actually having fun. Don't worry, I will be back.